Guys, today we are here on Fayre's account for some summons. We're definitely not here for a gear review because he's got 4,600 energy, so he can't possibly have any gear on his account. No, calm. I said I was going to be calm. Calm. Not here for an energy critique situation. We're here for a summon situation. So let's see what he's got going on. He's got 2 Radiant Illyriums, so we're definitely getting 2 5-stars. He has 3 waters for the powerful ones. 3 waters, 1 fire, 3 winds. 3 trees. When am I going to get that right? 560 regular Illyrium. Oh my god. This is going to be a long video, which is fine. I think this might be the largest one yet in terms of the number of summons. 12 exclusives and 22 Twilight Illyriums. Holy hell. Let's get it started. Oh my god. Wait. He's been that was new. That was a new 3-star. Are my eyes deceiving me? New String Maid. Hold on, because they did another new 3-star. Wait a second. They're missing this. They're missing. Hold on. Maybe I should read. They're missing. Oh no, not this one. Disregard that. They're only missing the 1 fire one. Okay, so they're missing 3 regular 3-stars. It's wild. Missing most of the LD3s. They only have 1 Dark Nat 3. So there's going to be a lot of new stuff here. Hold on. What units are you hoping to get? Anything new? Account progression, Jedi route would be lovely, but new things and skill ups been saving since almost the beginning. Yeah, definitely. Work shifting hours. I'll try to keep my eye on the emails so I can see the messages. Been watching since Summoner's Wars. Always try to get into a summon session, but let's start summoning. It's going to be a long time summoning. Kind of summoned as I watched your videos. This is my first time resisting the urge. Hope we get lots of good stuff. P.S. Don't get a heart attack from my energy saved up. Now you tell me. Well, I guess I could have read that earlier. Lab work won't let me play much. I will farm though. What kind of lab work? I'm assuming he means... See, I've been in the Boston area for too long because I assume that he means like science lab, of doing science lab stuff. Water Annihilator, and we got the we finished out the LD, we finished out the fire Nat 3s is what I wanted to say. I wish I was better at science. There's so many jobs here that are in healthcare and biotech and things like that. It's like you need to know science. I'm like I'm bad at science. I'm bad at a lot of stuff, I suppose. We know that. A lot of you have been watching me for years. You're like, we just hear about how bad you are at everything, so we just assume that you're terrible at all of this stuff. So, yeah. I want to play with those new rippers. I got to do some summons, man. I feel like I should get a nice pack. There's some really valuable packs in the game, so maybe I should pick one of those up. New bear. Tree bear. Very nice. Great unit. That's what she said. Now it's... Oh my god. Ooh, tree assassin, but... I don't know why I say but. He has 5 extra attack, which is nice. New. Tree assassin was not new. Apparently everyone's getting those. But it's a better unit than I realized. It really is. In both PvP and PvE, I have been impressed with him. That's wild. I was not expecting that. I really wasn't. I was expecting me to be like, oh, what a turd sandwich. And then like, nope, not a turd sandwich. Maybe it's still a sandwich, assassin sandwich. Damaged pain sandwich. Oh, when you talk too much and you just say random stuff all the time. Pain sandwich. Water Popo Rider. New. That is kind of similar to Jolton. Tried using it in guild content. Didn't go very well. But they had They had a team design. Oh, this is nice. I really want one of these string maids. Has a multi-hit, shorten buff duration by 1 turn afterwards, extend buff duration by 1 turn of all allies, damage based on your speed. And then we have this, recover the HP of all allies by 20% of your max HP, grant them 2-turn attack up. Also, removes all debuffs when it is 6-starred. So, solid unit for a couple different places, actually. Because you could definitely use that in heavy metal, too. Well, you could use it not even just heavy metal. I feel like you could use it in some of the other dungeons. Cleanse, heal, attack, power up. Fire Archon. It's a fun unit. Steals turns. Opponent's trying to get a million turns. He just comes in. He cuts. He starts doing crazy stuff. I don't know if mine's on... is mine on Bash or is it not on Bash? Ghost Cap. This is another one that I'm really hoping for. Yeah. That is really nice, that rum kegger. Man, I would be happy with those water units on mine. Oh, getting a lot of nice water units, actually. Oh, you already had that. 470 left. Jeez Louise. Oh, he said, lab work won't let me play too much. I will farm, though. Lab work doesn't always mean science lab, though. You could have other... You could have, like, tech labs. Where you do, like... playing around with, like, equipment and stuff. Labs don't always mean science. It's just in my brain, it's science. Let's see what we get. Bookworm. Nice one, though. +5 attack. And we are fully equipped with all the 3 stars, I believe. I don't think there's anything else he's missing. There was only a few left that he didn't have. I'm really jealous from some of those water units, though. All new Sky Police. And we got the flat stats. Flat physique values. Oh, Annihilator. Extra attack. He doesn't really need the attack, though. He does dots and blinds. Bomb Man. I gotta build some more stuff. I gotta gear some more stuff. So much more progress to be made. Water Ripper. Cleanse all debuffs from all allies. Recovers 25 to 30% of their HP. Grant a 1-stack Nullify and a 1-turn Unyield. It's kind of similar to Fedora. But I know that there's people here. Like my brain doesn't want to process that there's people that haven't played Summoner's War here. Oh, Fire Wisp Catcher, and he's a nuker. Very nice. My brain doesn't want to process. It's like, no, that can't possibly be people from like Raid Shadow Legends and other communities here. But there are. Because I know J Gigs has been doing a lot of videos on Element Fission. So, and he primarily played, well, he played a few things, but primarily Raid Shadow Legends. But he also played some Summoner's War too. So I kind of figure, I don't know, maybe some crossover, but I always compare it to Summoner's War. One day I won't, maybe. Maybe. So, Fire Sorcerer, this is effective. Not going to compare it to... It's Perna. It's effectively kind of like a Perna from Summoner's War. I feel like it doesn't do as much damage as I want it to, though. I like the physique values. But maybe I'll put it on defense. I feel like I should put it on defense like a spell. Oh, Water Bear. But I want to put that on defense with... What else? This Water Ant Cannon, and have this on super speedy gear. I don't know why I'm doing that. 400 left. But then we would also need a... What is a tree unit that has a good guild content speed lead? Oh, Dr. Evil. 4 extra attack on him, too. Nice. Very nice. 2 Nat 5 so far. And we still have a lot more summons to go. So we're at least getting 4 Nat 5s on this. Because we have 2 guaranteed. Very nice. Very nice. I'm curious, what is... I'm trying to think of a leader scope, guild, speed. Okay, so that's not going to happen. Yeah. So maybe it would have to be something else. No, it's not. We need more units, man. We need more units in this game. I know the devs. They're already working on new units. So they're working on a lot of stuff right now. They're working on quality of life improvements. They're working on like bug fixes. They're working on new units. They're working on... I don't know when the new units are going to be. I suppose I can ask again. Because the last time we talked about it, they didn't know. Or they didn't have a date for them. But I just feel like we could use... Oh, nice. New puppet artist. I feel like we can use things that kind of round out. Because there's a few different like turn 2 things that would be nice for PvP. And then some things that are going to be strong in dungeons. Which I feel we need to round out some of those weak areas. So. Another puppet artist. When it rains, it puppets. You can quote me on that. It's a good quote. Quote's going to be everywhere. Come this time next year. Oh my goodness. It's weird to think that 2 months ago I was in school and just doing that all day, every day, and not making any videos. And now I'm just like pumping out video. Like in the past 2 months, how many videos have I made? Over 200 videos across multiple channels. Ridiculous. A lot of failed channels, though. Realistically, a lot of... Oh my God! Stop with the puppet artists. We know. Yeah, some channels do not do super great. Maybe 250 plus. I don't know, but that seems like a lot for... Okay, water bookworm. This is a weird... I might like this more than I think I would. I don't know. Would this be a... I feel like this is kind of a bruiser, though. I don't know, man. There's a lot of stuff I got to build. And I'm really thankful. I'm really glad that it's not that hard to build things in this game. Like, if you want to take a risk on like some of the 3 stars, really it's not that hard to 6-star them. Which is really, really nice. Oh, speaking of nice, Fire Psychosurgeon. This is similar to... again, to Sarion. He does the Oblivion. Apply a 2-turn Oblivion to the target. Additionally, deal an extra 30% damage to enemies with debuffs. And he's got the defense break here. He's got the damage over a turn here. High defense, though. Not the physique values I would have wanted on him. I don't know if the devs are going to get... Or you guys are going to get kind of tired of me talking about things in Summoner's War terms. I know a lot of you do the same thing, but I suppose to each their own. I don't want to keep referring to things in Summoner's War terms. This is its own game. It's kind of, over the course of time, it's going to make a name for itself. So, that Wisp Catcher is a really solid unit. Really solid. And you don't need attack on that. You just do a lot of dot damage. Definitely a great unit, because I know that they wanted the Jedi Rat, the Mouse Windu. Mouse Windu. What a great name, Mouse Windu. Yeah, I know that they wanted that, but that Wisp Catcher does a lot of dots. Oh, not the bookworm you're going to be using for dungeons. I'll tell you that much. Tanky bookworm. Put it on arena defense, triple HP bookworm. Could you imagine? The Ripper is high attack, but you know, he's kind of a supporting unit. Fire gunslinger. Nice attack. 4 extra attack on that one. Gonna be nice for your dungeons. I gotta work on another faster dungeon team for whatever dungeon I want to focus on next. I suppose it's not gonna be Death Lab. I feel like... No, this is actually good. This is actually good for this because it's a support unit. It's like a Trianum. I gotta keep doing it, guys. I gotta keep doing it. Because if I don't, if I'm like, well, it's gonna prevent if something kills your unit or would kill your unit with like a single target attack, then it's gonna prevent the death. And then you guys are like, what? Oh, you mean like Triana? Like, yes, I'm trying to not say, but Fire Assassin. I feel like that's decent on the Fire Assassin. I like those physiques. This Occult Dancer, though. So this is similar to the Rena in Summoner's War. I gotta actually build one of these. I was hoping that the Water Popo Rider was gonna do good in some battles. It really hasn't been performing like I wanted it to, which was kind of surprising. It's one of the, like, you never know. Sometimes things impress you and you're like, wow, this is much better than I expected. Sometimes it's like, oh no. So this is a nice tanky unit, has 4 extra physique. But yeah, I gotta just test out a bunch of stuff. No problem with that. Yeah, this is gonna be a food one. Food Fire Gunslinger. Not the right physiques. Let's see what we get here. Some of these sharpshooters could be solid, because I feel like it's a great idea to build at least 1 fire sharpshooter. Okay, assassin. Oh, I don't know if we're doing exclusives. Oh, do exclusives, yes, okay. Oh, not the one you wanted. Not the one you wanted. Ninrats are very cool characters, though. The design on a lot of these. I really enjoy the design on a lot of these things. Overall, it's been a much more pleasant gaming experience than a lot of other games that have come out recently. So I was really hoping it would. I saw this before, a couple months before it released, and I was like, please let this be good. Oh my god, great Sphere Sage, terrible physique values. Terrible, not what you want with this, but great unit overall. So what are we're at 4 Nat 5s. We of course skip the Nat 5, but we don't skip the 3 stars. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. We got 4 already, so we're gonna get 6 total because we got 2 guaranteed. 2 guaranteed Nat 5s. Wisp Catcher, great unit for clearing some dungeon waves. Puppet, the 9,000th puppet artist. Okay. I feel like I'm gonna farm that Death Lab more once I finally get the pumpkin freak, late pumpkin freak. Still have not gotten one of those. Another puppet artist, but it's got some good HP physique. The other one had good HP as well. Let's put this in. That's not storage. This is storage. There we go. $190 more. Wow, so much. Oh, this is the pumpkin freak pull. Okay. I hope we get a tree rat, a mouse window, but I just hope we get the rest of the key units, the very integral things for dungeons. The gunslinger too. Does he have the gunslinger or not? Oh yeah, he does actually have it. He does. Oh, there we go. What else do we need to get for him? This would be nice. Water puppet artist. This one would be nice. Fire engineer robot. I know a lot of people are using that. I have it built as well. I don't think he's like a must build. He's a nice to build. Yeah, really, just that that water puppet artist is and the Ninrat, tree Ninrat. Those are the two that we're still looking for. The most important two. I feel him on that. Those are the two that I'm looking for as well. Although I have still... Wow, I have more than I need than he needs. Oh my goodness. What's going on here, man? Okay, gunslinger. Again, that's going to be a food one because the other one was just better. Better attack. Okay, not a bad Sky Police. Although really the biggest thing for the Sky Police is just accuracy. You just want it to land the debuffs. It's kind of flexible on what stats you can use on that. Let's see. Oh, I mean, it's new and it's actually usable. So it's kind of like a Hua, but blue. It's another one I don't have. Jealous. Man, he's gonna have a lot of stuff to potentially build after this. Even if he doesn't have dungeon teams, you still use the energy on, you know, campaign mode, story mode. I don't even... What are we even calling it? I still don't know what we're calling it. Embark mode. Flat bomb man. Okay. We're down to the last 100 summons of the regular Illyrium. Fire Ripper. I'm hoping to get maybe another couple skill ups for mine as well. I didn't build one yet, but I have a couple. I just want to like hopefully try to actually scale it up before I build it and start using it. Tree Bear. Less attack, a little bit more, mostly defense on those physiques. Another Archon, Tree Archon. Engineer Robot. But this is based on defense, and this is a, yeah. I feel like he could be okay in like Guild Wars, maybe. That's the only place that I really could see him. Unless someone... Does anyone else have an idea for him aside from guild content? I don't know. I don't get that excited about that one. But you never know. I mean, it's a tanky unit that does damage based on his defense. I think that's interesting though because let's talk about Summoners War now. In Summoners War, there was of course the Fire Joker. I know a lot of people remember that. He was a unit that is a bomber, but he had defense stats, and it's like, why would you build him? He's a bomber that has defense stats. Ninrat got good physiques. But at least this one, you know, the tree engineer robot has high defense, and his bomb scales on defense. So that at least makes sense. Wisp Catcher. More tree arc. Okay, with the tree archons now. You can stop giving us those units at any time. Gunslinger. Okay, he's got a little bit extra attack and defense. String Maid. At least the new unit. And we saw recently that oh, look at all that defense that he doesn't have. Although this might be nice though. Ultimately, I think we just want a ton of HP on him. Yeah, I guess we just want not the most optimal stats. Because we could see the algorithm for how the damage is calculated right there, so. Why did I want to skip this? Why? Ant cannon, okay, new ant cannon. Oh, come on, man. Come on. Already a dupe. Wow. Well, at least we have some, we'll do these. Oh, here we go. Puppet artist. Wow. Back to back. Back to back cheesy peepee lasers. We should have just kept doing single pulls if it was if that was our RNG from that. Fire Bear, new Fire Bear, okay. Another Fire Bear. We'll do the yeah. We'll do exactly what you would expect us to do. We'll do the Nat 5 at the end. The 2 Nat 5s. Ghost Captain. He's more of a CC unit, so it's okay. So we're still hoping for the puppet artist. Water puppet artist from here. Nope. Puppet artist, please. Or Nat 5. We'll take a Nat 5. And that's new. That's new. We'll take that too. We'll take that. We're still happy for new units. Not the one that we wanted the most, but I don't know why I'm air quoting that. Can we get Mouse Windu? I was like, no. Oh, I don't know why I thought we were going to get anything different. I really don't. Engineer robot. Very Very nice. Very nice. Low attack, but he does his damage through dots, so that doesn't matter as much as the other stuff. I'm glad that he got the unit that I wanted, but we're not going to talk about that, will we? Yeah, these are all going to be new. Everything dark is going to be new. Except for the giant. That's the one that he has. Okay, we're just going to all get... That's not bad. That's not bad. All dark jokers. Euroleon. HP. But he's a nuker, though. But also, he's a support nuker. I don't know how I feel about that unit. I wasn't actually reading it when I clicked on that. Oh, nice. This is actually good for him because this is kind of like an Amon. He heals based on his HP. But that Euroleon, he's kind of like a Mara, but he's also support. So, yeah. Oh, why does no one get the right physique values on this guy? Pumpkin Freak, but low attack. And he needs attack. I know as soon as I get one, he's going to be terrible attack. Dome Fighter, very nice. Almost flat. Physiques. What do we have here? Sharpshooter. Okay. It's all right. Turtle Tank. Lots of HP. He is a tanky unit. Dark Turtle. Lots of HP. Okay. Yeah. Another giant, high HP. Okay, we'll take that. Dark Giant, such a great unit. For so many areas, such a great unit. Light Clockwork. Oh my god, all that negative attack on a core unit, which is kind of like Bruiser. Yikes. Negative 10 attack. It's painful. Like, unless it's this, then, you know, it's a tanky unit, that's fine. But on a unit that's supposed to do damage, negative 10 attack is brutal. This is a better Euroleon. Hog Chef. I keep forgetting that increases resistance, too. Oh, that's a good one. Good Sharpshooter. Dark Sharpshooter. Very high physique. Attack physique. Nice. Light Popo Rider. Now we just need a second one. Second one would be great. Oh, speak of the devil. Speak of the second one, because when it rains, it pours. Time gates everywhere. Dark Dome Fighter. Okay, what else do we still need from the LDs? Light Dome Fighter, Light Joker. Light Joker, I believe you get from something. So, Light Euroleon. Oh, this one we kind of need. Steel Wings. Dark Popo Rider. Yeah, Dark Steel Wings would be great. And then also the Dark Pumpkin Freak. Dark Steel Wings, Dark Pumpkin Freak are the ones we need the most. It's not going to happen. A Light Sharpshooter. This makes sense for it, though. Oh, we'll take some cheesy PP lasers. Light Gunslinger. This is the one that does... Yeah, activation chance equals your luck. I would like to see how some of those, especially the light one, actually work in action. Yeah, sadly, we didn't get what we wanted in terms of... well, we got a couple of the LD3s that we wanted, but I know a few of the 4 stars we wanted to, and 5 stars. 2 more. Radiant Delirium. Let's put these in storage. Yeah, we got 5. 5 so far. 1 dupe, but... Please, no dupes. Please, no dupes. Please. Please. Nice. Psycho, he's very frustrating, very annoying. We just showed him in the last video. Or I don't know if it's the last video that at the time that it goes out. But yeah, when your turn begins, remove 1 debuff, inability debuff excluded from allies to recover 10% HP, and after attacking, grant 1 turn immunity to allies without debuffs. And he has resistance. I don't like this leader ability, but yeah. This passive is kind of frustrating on defense sometimes. And then we got to see him in the Death Lab team. Very nice. Fire, Iron Fist, and tanky stats as well. I feel like that was a solid... Did we get anything crazy? Oh, maybe he didn't want those... Hold on. What exactly were the quests for? Oh, 4 fissions. Okay, so he just didn't have those yet. So, there we go. Congratulations. A whole lot of new units. I don't know how you're going to get the gear for them if you're not farming, but maybe now he has the tree Ninrat and he can do some fun things. Yeah, that's definitely going to speed up your team for sure. So he's going to blow through that energy now. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Anyway, that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you as always in the next one.